Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear student, आज पाण जेको स्टडी करियूं पिया उहो डाइजेस्टिव सिस्टम आहे. सो डाइजेस्टिव सिस्टम जे बारे में इंशाल्लाह पाण डिस्कस कंदासीं. त हुन जो पार्ट 1 आहे डाइजेस्टिव सिस्टम आहे छा, इनखे बेसिकली चइबो छा आहे उहो तव्हां थोरो गौर सां ॾिसी वठो. इन जनरल इंट्रोडक्शन. सो एनाटॉमी ऑफ द डाइजेस्टिव सिस्टम, also called alimentary tract. So you see picture here, and picture shows here pharynx, oral cavity, first oral cavity, then pharynx, and then accessory organs, and then esophagus, stomach, pancreas, small intestine, large intestine, and rectum, anus, appendix. So these are some parts of alimentary tract. So this digestive system is divided into two. One is alimentary tract, the second one is accessory organs. So GIT technically refers to stomach and intestine. Previously, every student was about this thought that GIT starts from stomach, but actually it is not start from the stomach. It starts from the oral cavity up to anus. And you know already that it is composed of two. One is alimentary tract and next one is accessory organs. So alimentary tract starts from oral cavity to anus, and accessory organs are different. Three main groups. One are salivary glands, and next one is liver and gallbladder, and third one is pancreas. So we will discuss in detail in coming slides. And then after regions, if we talk about regions, so regions start from the mouth or oral cavity with the salivary glands and tonsils. Then throat, again throat in English, but also called pharynx. Then after pharynx, esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, which includes cecum, colon, rectum, and anal canal, and anus. So this is all about the regions of the alimentary tract. The functions of digestive system. First of all, ingestion. So before ingestion, we can think that selection is also the function of GIT system. But after selection, we usually use to ingest the food. So ingestion is the first function, and then after mastication, after ingestion, we masticate the food. We convert the food into bolus by masticating, by mixing the salivary juices into the food in the oral cavity. So first is ingestion, second one is mastication, and third one is propulsion. Always food is propelled by the action of the movements of the digestive system. So this propulsion is being done or performed after deglutition. After deglutition, as after mastication, we deglutate the bolus, propulsion is being started. So deglutition, third one is again the part of propulsion, and then propulsion starts with the starts of peristalsis movements. So these are the movements which are present in the GI system, which propel the food forward. And second movement also present in the GIT, which is called mass movements. And this mass movements actually is used for the mixing of the foods with other enteric juices and the gastric juices, and also other accessory organ juices. So mass movements as well as peristalsis. So mass movements for mixing and peristalsis for propulsions of the food. And this is actually mixing segmental contraction. segmental contraction used for the mixings. And other function secretions, of course, secretion is the functions of the GI. Lubricate, which actually what is the function of secretions? Different juices are being secreted from in the GIT, which poured into the GIT and act as a digestion, involved in the digestion of the food. So secretions, they cause, they lubricate the food, they liquefy the food, and also digest the food. So mucus, it contains mucus, it contains water, and also biles and enzymes. And then after digestion, mechanical and chemical digestion, you already know that digestion is again two types. One is mechanical and next one is chemical. So mechanical by mixing, by cutting, by chewing, and chemical by the help of enzymes and bile. And then after absorption, all the needed foods, means smallest particles which are ready to enter into the blood, then all these particles are being absorbed through the wall of the gut into the blood, or either into the blood or lymphatic system. So means this section is also the function of the GIT. Absorption is the function of GIT. And the last one is elimination. The waste products, undigested material which are present in the stomach, in the GI, in the rectum, everything should have to eliminate outside. So elimination. And then after journal about GIT is histology of the digestive system. So histology starts from the either from in to out or from out to in, means the walls of the gut is actually composed of 4 layers. So one is mucosa from inside, if we consider that the mucosa, then after submucosa, and then muscularis, and the fourth one, which is the outer layer, is called serosa. So muscular in the all gut of GI, all part of the gut of GI except stomach, having 2 layers. One is circular and next one is longitudinal, and all are composed of smooth muscles except upper part of the GI, which is lined by the skeletal muscles. And next, serosa adventitia. Serosa again, you take concentration that the abdominal part of the gut, which is covered by the visceral peritoneum, but the part which are not abdominal cavity, they are not lining by the peritoneal cavity, so they are lined by the tunica adventitia. They are lining the part which are outside the abdominal cavity. So these are some layers which we will consider, which we will discuss in detail in the future coming slides. So here you can consider here all these. This is the mesentery, 2 layers of the peritoneal cavity, which lines having these structures, blood vessels, lymphatics, and nerves. So these nerves enters into the abdominal walls, in between muscle layers, and in between muscles and mucosa, means submucosal part of the GIT. So here they form the plexus network of the nerves in the wall of the GIT, and there are 2 types of networks of the nerves. One is outer, which is called myenteric plexus, which is present in between 2 layers of the muscles, and so all of the gut here there are 2 network plexus, nerves network plexus. One is outer myenteric, and next one is inner muscular submucosal plexus, myenteric and Auerbach's. It is also called Auerbach's plexus. So both in combined are called enteric nerve plexus, or nerve system. These are present in this. And then mucosa and submucosa, here are the glands which are present in mucosa, which secretes the secretions which are called enteric secretions. And also lymphatic system presents here in the submucosa and mucosal layer, which also take off keep drained the fatty things. So here mucosa, submucosa, muscular and serosal layers are present in the wall of the gut. If you consider here, if you think here, you will automatically being cleared that how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make the wall of the gut, and how each part of the gut performs the actions for the digestions. So nerve regulation of the GIT, if you consider here the nerve regulation, so local enteric nervous system, which is a type of the neurons, sensory, motor and interneurons, means all these three types are present in the local enteric nervous system, and coordinates peristalsis and regulates local reflexes. As the stomach empties into a small intestine, local reflexes regulates rate of emptying. And general coordination with the CNS. Yes, of course, this GIT also coordinated with the nervous system, central nervous system. So it is also controlled by the central nervous system. May initiate reflexes because of sight, because of smell, because of taste of the food. So parasympathetic, primarily sympathetic input, inhibits muscle contraction, secretion, decrease of the blood flow to the digestive system. So there are two types of systems which are controlled by the central nervous system. One is parasympathetic and next one is sympathetic. Both are controlled by the central nervous system. They also supply the gut. So sympathetic input inhibits the muscle contraction, secretion and decrease of the blood flow, but parasympathetic stimulates the contraction, secretion and increase the blood flow. So this is all about the general introduction about the GIT. Now we will discuss about the peritoneal cavity or peritoneum. Okay, so in the next inshallah we start the peritoneum. Thank you.